It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. Great game in store for y'all, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defense at all saying is make them snap it again.
About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. Early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action now. It's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he'll get one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll go again here to Connor. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. From the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now Connor. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal. Now, Murray on the bootleg. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. and goal. To throw is Murray. Good blocking, and he's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
You could certainly make the case, Mike, that he had one of the best rookie seasons by a quarterback in NFL history. Not so much just his personal play, but he has completely rejuvenated that Houston Texans locker room and that Houston Texans organization. It was incredible watching him as a rookie. Tell you what, though, I think he's even more capable here in his second year under center.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And he is going to have a Texans first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Kirk is the motion man. Stroud to throw here on first down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick throw, taken in, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. A fair catch taken here. And it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
1st and 10. They'll go right back to Connor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Murray. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for punt. Braxton Berrios, deep to return. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the officials can mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Texans offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run a toss to Chubb. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now, Stroud. He's got it at the 3. Second and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal. Here's Stroud. And he will fight his way to the end zone. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cardinals offense about ready to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. I fumbled the football. The Texans have it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's going to keep it himself. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Second down and 8. On play action. Stroud. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Stroud. Fourth down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Texans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Dallas. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cards offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He keeps it himself. Third down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Running here is Conner. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
And this is the predicament that a lot of defenders find themselves in, Mike, when the quarterback decides to scramble. They've got two options. Stay in coverage and don't give up the big play over your head, but then it opens up a lot of rush lanes for the quarterback and his legs. But now, in this case, he decides to gamble a little bit. He rolls the dice that he can get to the quarterback and abandon his coverage responsibilities. It pays off, and he's able to come away with the sack.
Now, it's Brissett. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Brissett. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st, so it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Brissett gonna throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On the handoff, heading left, it's Connor. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now, Brissett. Catch made, right side by Wilson. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's an Arizona first down. Throw it, Brissett. He gets this into the hands of Green. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, second and a yard. On the give, this is Connor. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7. They'll come up to third and 3. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Extra point now by Riley. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go. They'll go play action with Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. Buda Baker with the coverage defensively, able to break that one up. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Well, they hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. A run up the middle with Chubb. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texans first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Schultz is the motion man. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And this is going to set him up with 1st and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4. Stroud to throw. To the goal line and in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here is Brissett. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Brissett. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. It was a terrific first half from the former Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here's Pierce for the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Here's 1st and 10. Schultz is the motion man. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. This is caught at the 2. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Stroud going to tuck this one on his own read. And he will take it in himself. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. That one underneath here to Connor. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd and 2. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On the ground, it's Connor. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now Murray. Open man, left side. He's got it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Now, Murray on the bootleg. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He gets this into the hands of Green. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Again, it's Murray. He'll try to run for it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Murray. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now it's Murray. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is 1st and goal. Throwing again is Murray. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. This is a give to Connor, running right. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Third and goal. Here's Murray to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're going to try to keep it going. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target, no catch, and now 4th down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Now Murray keeping it himself. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Play action now. It's Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
Texans offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Second and 11. Here's Stroud. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years, and then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On 2nd down, here's a run with Connor. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Murray will throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Murray now on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw again is Murray. Taking off, and he will score. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point now by Ryland. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. Second down and 8. Throwing is Stroud. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the caught by Collins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. On play action, Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down for Houston. They'll run right here with Chubb. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. A second down throw for Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and through. And the Texans go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Murray now. That one underneath here to Connor. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's a give up the middle, Connor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On second down, Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's second and 9. Stroud, going to set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, an opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Chubb. A short game, down to the 7. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. One more time, it's Chubb. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. They'll drop to throw. Over the top. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston.
And it's just so hard to play defense down this close to your own goal line. Of course, you have to be prepared for any sort of goal line run. But then these play-action passes down here are just so hard to account for everybody, and it's simply an easy pitch and catch and results in a touchdown.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Dortch now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
2nd down, Murray. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Working out of the gun, Murray. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Murray. They'll try to work the screen with Connor. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Murray's going to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The Texans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense, over 300 yards passing in the game, and has been sharp right from the start. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud down to a knee. And that should put the finishing touches on this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.